good, y'all? It's your favorite Puerto Rican coming back with another fucking video, period. Just a disclaimer, if my son just pops right in me, sorry about it, because I'm in the freaking laundry room, because I feel like this is the only place that I'm gonna be able to really just cut the fuck off. Anyways, let's get into it. No further ado. You already read the title, so you already know it's about to be messy. Not really, because I'm not messy, but
and again, that's none of my business. Just
and just a couple things that I feel like I can't move on and burden on my shoulders, and I'm just ready to jump in this bitch and get it ready fucking lit. Let's get it and spark this bleezy, and let's get it, bro. So where do I start? So obviously I have to do this because, like, for my own personal choice, like, I feel like I said, this is gonna be a burden that's gonna be lifted off my shoulders. I feel like it will help me move on with my life, be able to move on with certain topics, just because in my own personal experience, and I'll get into a couple things. I probably won't go in so much in depth, but just know that I'm gonna touch upon certain topics that make me feel the way I feel in the certain state that I am right now, where I'm trying to go with certain things, and what am I doing to cope with them. So first and foremost, there was a very, like, traumatic incident that happened to me. If many of you are not close to me, or if you don't know me, you may not really know what happened to me. But so I think, fuck, gotta spark the blind again. Do not come in. Sorry. So it was around January. Long story short, I'm really not gonna go in depth, because I feel like that's a different video, to kind of go in depth in more details, dates, etc, etc. But I just know that will be another video ongoing. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet, so that way we can just keep it rolling. But it was about January, I think I want to say January 24th, I went into surgery, exploratory surgery. I've been having this like sharp abdominal pain, like, on my left side. It was so, like, if you know me, like, I go to work every day. I go to work and school every day. So for me, like, not missing school and work now is just like, it's not in me to miss a day of school or work, because I know that I'm trying to get somewhere in life. And for me, I don't want to take no days off. You feel me? No days off. Because, when you have a kid, it's different. You feel like you have somebody to, you have to take care of this person. So for me, I'm that responsibility for my son. Nobody's going to take care of him if I can't do what I'm supposed to do and lead by example. So that being said, I couldn't go to work. I was at work, actually, and I was just like, I cannot even take this pain. I need to go to the hospital. Like, it was really that bad. Mind you, I had doctor's appointments before that. They told me the same thing. Like, if I had a more, like, sharp abdominal pain, that I need to go to the ER, and probably be admitted. But that's what ended up happening. My aunt, God bless her. I really do love her. Shout out to Thea Michelle, because I know she supports me and she watches my videos. Shout out to you, Thea. I love you. Thanks for always being there for me as well. So my Thea Michelle, she took me to the hospital, and pretty much my doctor had called before, letting them know that I would be coming, so that way I can pretty much speed up the process and kind of see what was going on. They did blood, they did urine as soon as I got into the triage thing, and pretty much, long story short, I had an infection in my uterus. Like I said, I won't go too much in depth from like step by step, but it was a Friday, the 24th. Everything happened so fast. My mom had to be there. She doesn't take days off of work, but from what they made it sound like, the hospital made it sound like no, you really need somebody here with you. And it's kind of scary because you don't know what the fuck is going on, and you're like, what? Like, you need someone? Like, that doesn't sound like, too reassuring. So my mom was there, and I had to have exploratory surgery to explore what was really going on because they couldn't see anything from the outside. Long story short, I ended up being in surgery for 8 hours. I had my appendix burst during surgery. It came to find out that I had an infection in my uterus. That's where you carry your child when you're pregnant. And I had an infection from when I had my C-section, from when I had my first son. And basically they said it was a big hole that was there, that they couldn't see from the outside, that it was just laying so perfectly that it looked normal, but in reality it really wasn't normal. Once you got in the inside, it was just like, it was done. They were surprised as to how long that the infection lasted, because they said that it was spreading over a 3-year duration of time, because that's how long I had my son. And they're surprised that nobody's seen it. So they couldn't save it. However, I was still able to keep my fallopian tubes, which I can still produce eggs, and do surrogacy, and have somebody else carry for me. So hold on, guys. This is what, because of course all those questions ran through my head, but as of right now, God wouldn't place me in certain situations that he knew that it would break me. That didn't break me at all. I'm more than blessed with my son. And I can, like I said, it's not over for me. I have such a loving heart when it comes to kids. Like, that wasn't the issue. The issue is just the support system. I felt like after, the experience, that's where it hit. I think that's what hurt me the most. Not even the own like trauma itself, but I think the lack of support behind it was just gone. And not just from everybody. I'm talking about everybody, just certain people. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You really don't. It really happened so fast to where I woke up. I went into surgery with just my mom, to having my whole entire family over me. Like this ain't, like, if it's not scary enough, sorry if you can hear my mom in the background, like, cool. She wants to be so fucking popping so fucking bad. Just waking up. Everybody give my mom a round of applause because she wanted to be in the video so bad. Like, over you, you're like, what the hell? Like, I think that's the only scary part. But it gets deeper. Nobody really prepared me for this. I don't think anybody can be prepared for something like that. I think you just go with the flow. That's what I'm just like sharing my experience. So after that, because this is the beginning of the spring semester for me. That's big. Good. Sorry guys, because my mom keeps having outside conversations outside my video. But anyways, basically I just felt very overwhelmed because quitting school for me wasn't really not an option. Not going to work for me is not an option. I feel like it's just, in my eyes, that's just an excuse. because as a mother, I'm sure anybody can relate. We have to do everything we have to do to freaking support our kids and just even ourselves, because if we don't do it, who's gonna do it for us? And that's period. Like, nobody's gonna really do shit for you unless you go out there and grasp it yourself and get it yourself, period. Being said, I think that's just what it was. Like, I was so strong-willed and independent. Like, I knew, like, I got this. I know I got this, but it, at the end of the day, it's just like you would want support from family, friends, and loved ones. For me, I thought this was a turning point for me. You know, you get busy, life happened. For me, I had a kid, so I just felt like I got like a stupid notification. It's just annoying me. I feel like this video is taking longer than it looks, but whatever. And things just because I never did know, but I I don't feel like I did anything to anybody to where they feel that and when I mean they, guys, I mean my family, like certain people. It's not towards really anybody, it's just certain people, to make them feel like that they needed to distance themselves from me. I had my own issues, and for me coming out and reaching out, that takes a lot for me, because I don't ask really anybody for sorry again, like,
bitch. What the
anyways, so it's irritating. I either get a message, somebody's being loud. Like, from now on, just if you hear stuff in the background, it's because it's my loud ass family, and hence we're Puerto Rican.
In this beach.
That freaking whole thing cut off. Like, I didn't even catch. Like I said, I like my family put me in a position to where if I felt like I did something to them, and I really didn't, you gotta understand, like I said, I went through something so traumatic. I don't even understand. I still don't understand myself. I don't, like, you just go through things to where you're still navigating your life, but it's more precious now, you know. I felt like I had the support, but it wasn't ongoing. It wasn't through the worst times, the bad times, happy times. I just felt like they only wanted to see me happy and put on a facade that for me, it's not it. I have certain feelings that I'm always gonna feel, like, you know. In my current position now, like, I pretty much do for myself. I don't ask nobody for anything. That's just the type of person I am. Like, it's not in me to be like, oh, like, let's just say if I needed, like, just something small, it's not in me to really ask somebody. I really try to find some way before I have to ask somebody. With that being said,
The reason. What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason?
I'm really grateful that I have certain people in my circle. Don't look at my nails, guys. Like, I'm just glad that I have certain people in my circle now, and you know who you are. If you check up on me, if you're there for, if you know, you know, right? If the motherfucking shoe fits, bitch, wear that hoe. Wear it, cause I don't know what to say at all.
Fuck with me, I fuck with y'all. Until you hating ass motherfuckers, tune the fuck out, bitch.
Amazing. My whole entire school, the administrators, faculty, like, they make me feel like anything is possible. You can be in a position at a snap of the finger, and you can lose it at a snap of a finger. You have to work hard. You have to be motivated, and you have to believe in yourself to really to help achieve your goals. And I'm grateful that I'm surrounded by campus, by all the faculty, people that have that spirit, because if you don't have that spirit, then how are you ever gonna be motivated? What do you like? What do you even seek with, like, you know? So that, and then, so yeah, I'm just in a position now where following this position. It helps me realize who's been like, who to appreciate, and who's in the position for you to really appreciate them and their being. Because if you don't appreciate people that seen you from A to all the way to freaking Z, and you're just there for A, like, that's crazy. But no, I actually go to therapy on campus. Shout out to Dr. Zed because she's amazing. If you guys go to Harvard, I recommend her. She's really helped me get through a lot, like deep shit that I've kept in since child, and she's helped me pretty much overcome a lot of shit, a lot of trauma that I've dealt with. Current the situation, childhood situations, how to like parent, see solutions, just a lot of things. It could be anything, and she can really have the ability to really get you through that certain situation, and I'm so blessed for that. And I took that initiative myself. I think at first I was really scared of therapy because I felt like I would be judged as a person. I felt like I was going to be judged because I went even through all these events in my life. And like I said, she made it seem normal. She made me feel like I could open up now, which is why I'm even doing this video, because that's honestly, I had to find myself before I was able to even move on and be myself again. So I felt like this video was necessary. Like, you know, yeah, so I go to her every Wednesday, and she just, like I said, she helps me get through certain situations that week that I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Oh, okay. And now that, you know, we're on lockdown, it's kind of even harder though, because I haven't talked to her in like 2 weeks. But there's just been a lot of shit that's been accumulating, and I felt like the way of dealing with it was to make a video, because like I said, she helps me get through certain situations, and this was actually on the top of my list every time I go to see her, because I told her, like, I like doing YouTube, and I hope to really get my story out there and share the similar experience with somebody. I think for me it's because I'm you know, I'm only 25, and you know, I want people to know that in the end it is okay. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, God doesn't put us in positions that we're not able to handle, and for me, my personality is to inform and to console and to nurture. And if I can nurture another person in my position, by all means, I hope this video gives you that love and that hug that I needed in that moment. And still at times where I felt like, dang, like, why? But yeah, with that being said, I don't, like I said, I don't hang on to a lot of things anymore. I think my old self would have really I had a lot of anger issues, guys, and for me at first that was my main thing, was to just punch walls and just fight. Like, I had this fucking demeanor, like, I don't care no more, I don't have really nothing to live for. But then I do, I really do. I have my son, and I'm grateful. So you snap back to reality. And yeah, so for me, for drama, not interested. I really don't have time for it, you know, because there's money out there to be made, there's moves to be made, and like I said, if you're really not supporting me or if you're not in my circle, I just really don't have time. You could either get cut off or nice to know you, period. Like, baby girl, what we gonna do? You're in my life or you're not, period. Yeah, if you have my name in your mouth though, watch your mouth. Talk to me nice, or don't talk to me twice. It is what it is. For all the haters out there, and I hope you're watching this video because that's cute that you would even press play. It's cute. Find it amusing. But I mean, you get a bitch paid either way. So, if anybody, I'm not really trying, like I said, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but that's just my current, like, that's just my current feeling. That's how I feel right now. I don't have time for drama. I'm not gonna go out my way. I've spent too much of my life going out my way for people that in the end, when I reached out for help and I really need that support, I didn't get that. And I support all the people that supported me during my process and still supporting me. Like, I feel like they're my family. My bosses, my supervisor, those are my extended family. Friends as well. I met new people, you know, that I consider family. And like my therapist says, if you're not going to acknowledge how certain situations made me feel, then I can no longer engage in this conversation. Period. So yeah, on that note, on a lighter note, baby girl, what content should I do? Please let me know. Drop it in the freaking comment. Please share this video if you know somebody that went through something traumatic, and just feel like they need something, they need this hug, they need this support. Holler at me. I'll put all my social media down below. And all you cool cats and motherfucking kittens, y'all stay safe out there. Please stay home, y'all. Please. What the fuck? Please, I encourage y'all to stay home. It's really not that serious. That motherfucking appointment ain't that serious, bitch. You know what I'm fucking talking about. It's not that serious. Not that serious. Yeah. Please stay home. But yeah, I'm gonna utilize this time to either do more story times, get ready with me, or just find some content to upload, so that way you guys can actually understand what I'm going through, because I'm pretty sure I'll probably do a part 2 or something else, but this is just a little person, and once you do that, nobody can stop you, period. Sorry guys, I'm fucking lit. Let me find out, bitch. You're fucking messy, and I'm gonna
Shut the fuck up, you know how I get, dude. No, dude, time to come out of this.
You guys have any ideas, please, again, drop it down low in the comment section. Please like this video, share it with everybody else. It's about to be the Quarantine Chronicles, baby, period. Okay. Bye, guys.